Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with reading. This is going to be what are their true intentions in love, Capricorn. And I have your oracle cards here. And interesting, we have once again the apple and the body. And this body card, if you guys have watched the readings, right, this is about the woman who wrote all about pleasures of the body, right? And here, she's holding the fruit, she's holding the vagina. She's holding the papaya, which really represents the vagina. It does, right? And so it even looks like one, you guys. And then the apple talks about, it talks about like lust and desire. So somebody here is really like lusting after you, or they desire you in a big way. The King of Diamonds is here. This talks about somebody who might be like have authority or a great job, could be a father. And, I just feel like somebody here could be maybe passion ignited right here. This is supposed to be, I believe, the Ace of Wands. But this is passion ignited. There has been passion ignited here. OMG. In a major way. But somebody has a broken leg. It's next to the Hierophant here in this deck. Somebody might be in some type of a situation where their beliefs are holding them back, impairing them. Right? We have the man. This is the affliction card. This is somebody who is slowed down. He has a broken leg and he's on this really long path. So, he's not going to get where he's going, or if he gets there, it's going to take forever and ever. Somebody is being impaired or slowed down, or, affliction. Sometimes it's an addiction or something like that. It could be. But somebody's being slowed down by something in a major way, or wounded. And the gesture is here. It talks about major. It talks just about freedom. Somebody just wants their own freedom. They don't want to follow along. It's right next to this preacher. This talks about somebody who has major beliefs. See what else we have for Capricorn. Wow, the Justice card is reversed, the Hangman. Your challenge is the Ace of Pentacles. What you want is the Six of Swords. So here the man holding, taking her hand and, assisting her to get in the boat, and they're leaving this choppy area. I feel like you want to continue the journey with somebody, Capricorn, but you want it to be smoother. Like you want change. I feel like you want change in a situation. You might want somebody to leave somebody here as well, but I feel like you want change in order to have the Ace of Pentacles. Like you want this to move along. And maybe that's why this affliction card is here. Like you can't have change. As I said, the guy, here's the guy, and he can't make it down the path, or if he makes it, it could be the next day, and it could be raining by then, right? Here he is with his kind of, hat and his dress or whatever. Maybe that's a woman. I don't really know. This was a long time ago, these cards, the images. And, this freedom card, the Jester, I feel like it's called freedom, but regardless of the name of the card, this is like somebody who doesn't want to follow the rules, right next to the Hierophant. I don't want these beliefs anymore. I want to be free. We have the broken acorn. It's in the reverse. I think it's better in the reverse, but it can talk about something that was protective that's no longer being protected. Your person has the Death card, the Three of Pentacles, OMG, and the Ace of Swords is in their challenge. So in their challenge is, this is a new beginning. The aces are new beginnings, but this is about getting to the heart of the matter, like understanding what they probably need to do. We have this Four of Clubs here. It talks about like it's ready. Things are ready for like a new beginning, but still some work has to be done, or somebody has to be paying attention to kind of like what they're doing, the next step, the next process, something like that. The Queen of Swords is what they want. And the Eight of Wands is what they're fearing. So they're afraid they're not going to have change or growth. You're fearing the Hierophant here. And here's the preacher or the Hierophant right here. Or the priest. This guy's a priest. I don't think he's any Protestant. Yeah, these are based on Catholicism. I never heard the preacher being called in Catholicism like the priest was called the preacher ever. But, you know, I thought the preacher was more like Protestant, which is kind of weird to me. But long story short, that's what they put here. You guys can tell I like words, right? But, you know, I feel like they're important, right? They're important because they represent thoughts. And right now, they're trying to twist everything. They'll, like these people who are, you know, in charge. They'll put something's really good. They'll put it out for some people who don't critically think. And they'll go, well, maybe it is good. No, it's not good. And whatever they say is bad is good. They're trying to trick people, like left and right. So anyway, with many ways, but that's a really long situation here. Conversation, rather, right? Yeah. But long story short, let's get back to this, Capricorn, because whoever's here is like wants their freedom. And they want to walk away from something that's been slowing them down, which I feel like could be a marriage. As I said, the Hierophant's right here. Here's the priest here. I feel like you want to leave behind this, like, maybe you've been waiting for this person to be free for a long time. That's how the reading looks. And it looks like, it kind of looks like you're like, you could be tired here. You feel like you're stuck right now. The Hangman, you might feel like you're stuck. I feel like it has to do with a marriage for some of you guys. Here's the Hierophant twice, and here's the Justice card once. It's in the reverse. But, you know, this Justice card can talk about contracts, marriage contracts. It can, right? For sure. I feel like there's a decision here on your person's part, most likely. You can feel like you're all hung up in limbo here because you can't get to the next step. You can't get to a calmer place. Somebody's slowing you down here. Maybe somebody has a real broken leg. I mean, we don't hope that kind of stuff. I mean, sometimes, occasionally that, you know, it can be like just literal. Like, let's see what else we have. The Page of Swords, the Justice card, and the Hangman. Here you are trying to get to the heart of the matter yourself. I feel like you might feel like this is really unfair to you, possibly. You could be wondering if this person is ever going to, like, get the truth, like, their own truth, whatever that is. I feel like it's to come be with you down here. And I feel like it has to do with, you know, their belief system. Probably about a marriage, but, you know, or a marriage type union, something like that. But I just feel like you are like, they're stuck in their beliefs most likely. And you could be feeling here like you're in limbo. Your life is in limbo right here, the Hangman. Let's see what else we have. The Ace of Cups reversed. OMG. Let's see if I have flipped these cards. No, we just have a fair amount of reversals here. Okay. So this is what you want. You want the Ace of Cups. It's in the reverse because somebody's stuck over here. They could be stuck like on their life path. This man's walking down a big old, long old path here. Long. I just feel like you probably want this person to make a decision because in their challenge is the Ace of Swords. This could be getting to the heart of the matter, the clarity. It could be about a decision. This Justice card reversed, you might think that this person is like living some type of a lie. Because that's what these cards talk about. Freedom over here and somebody stuck in their beliefs. Like they can't get their freedom unless they break out of some type of binding beliefs. Maybe they grew up with these beliefs. Maybe it's never leave somebody because of their culture or their religion. Whoops. And in your challenge is the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords. And this King of Swords, Capricorn, is the King of Swords where he's reaching for the sword. Like he can't make a decision until he grabs the sword. It's kind of like the judge can't, say case closed unless they have the gavel. I mean, or do they do that now without a gavel? You never know. It's so ridiculous. They used to say put your hand on the Bible. Now they probably say, something really, really ugly and evil. Because that's where they're trying to, with everything. They're trying to really, people don't know it because they do it little by little. But here, Capricorn, you want this person to make a decision. The Ace of Pentacles. About a new beginning with you. In your hope is the Six of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you feel like there's no balance here. This could be, again, you want them to make up their mind, the Two of Pentacles. Like back and forth. You want them to make up their mind about what I believe is getting in this boat with you and leaving all this behind, which is probably an unhappy marriage that they're in or an unhappy union, something like that. And maybe they're stuck by their in-laws. Some people put that in the comments. And that could be a third party right there. Right? When you let in-laws run your life or your marriage, that's not, that's nobody's business. I believe in family, but you're not married to your mother. You're married to your wife or your husband. So there's people who do that. They let people run their lives. They let their family run their lives. It's the weirdest shit. So codependent to me, but And these cards of religion could just be like your own beliefs, right? Whatever you believe in, right? Doesn't have to necessarily be a religion here, because we're not really talking so much. It could be cultural, or some type of family beliefs that are holding somebody back, or just a marriage, right? So let's see what you're fearing here, Capricorn. The Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. You're praying here. I feel like that this person is going to leave their marriage, or hoping your prayers are going to be answered. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, you're wondering here if this person's going to make a decision, if they're going to walk away from something that's probably unhappy. And I feel like, Capricorn, at this point, you might feel like this is all you have is a prayer. Because here's the man praying in your doubts and fears. Your person has the Death card and the Strength card. So they might be Leo. Maybe they are getting their courage here. The Six of Cups, this is somebody from your past. And in the challenge is the Ace of Swords. They need their clarity. They need to get to the heart of the matter here. I feel like that's their challenge here. I don't feel like their challenge to end something. That's what this is. They haven't ended. This could be in the past. I don't think that, maybe they have for some. They could have already ended something. But this is about a decision to end something right here. They have the Three of Pentacles. For me, this is working with you. This is creating and collaborating. Let's get a card on the Three of Pentacles for Capricorn's person. And we have the Knight of Wands reversed. They could be Leo or Aries or Sag. They could be anybody here. They could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Right? With the King of Swords, the Hierophant's Taurus. They might be the Hangman, Pisces. Or they could be a fire sign. They could be Scorpio here. But this is about, I believe, a decision here. And maybe they don't have the courage here. Or if they don't have the courage, they look like they have the courage over here. This person might be Leo here. And here they are in the reverse themselves. So this is about them having the courage to make a decision, to get to the heart of the matter. Or it could be just a Leo too. But I feel like it still has to do with decisions. For sure. to end something here, the Death card. I feel like you feel like this, literally, Capricorn, you could be feeling this person could be impaired, afflicted, slowed down, stopped in their tracks. I mean, here's the man with a broken leg on the path. He's trying to get somewhere. It's going to take him forever and ever to get there because of this Hierophant right next door, which is, for me, a marriage in this union, in this reading, or a marriage-type union. And then we have, your person has the Nine of Wands reversed. This is about some type of a threat, or no longer protecting something here. That's what this decision is about. This person could be protecting a union because they're in it. Right? Maybe this person has a bad temper over here. This king of diamonds can be somebody who has a bad temper. But it could be like a father or a husband, something like that. Let me see what it says about the Nine of Wands in the reverse for Capricorn's person. Where they have, let's see what it says here about the Nine of Wands. And the card of patience, no, in the reverse, obstacles, adversity, calamity, weakness, character flaws. This person most likely is kind of, this could be weak here. I feel like that's it, because you're worried. You're definitely, are they going to make a decision? But I feel like this decision could have to do with, resolve, this decision, and resistance and courage. This person is probably dealing with obstacles. It's right next to the Ace of Swords, like a decision here. Or to gain their clarity. Yeah. And this can be about a threat. Like they might feel like, I feel like this person probably feels threatened on some level. Maybe by this person with a bad temper. It could be. There's somebody here who has a bad temper. They could. Doesn't have to be for everybody, but this is what this card here. The challenge for them is the Ace of Swords. That is kind of pretty much getting to the heart of the matter here. And, the sword is in the stone like stuck. And this decision could be really making them feel stuck. Let's see, because I feel like this is about a decision and gaining clarity here. For me, it kind of looks like somebody already loves you and they want to be with you. And the decision could already have been made in their heart, but yeah, this looks like Leo's reading to me a little bit. But it could be, the decision could be made in their heart, but they haven't decided to actually do it. Because they're being slowed down here by some type of a union here, I believe, or their beliefs. The King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is their challenge. For me, this is just a decision in love. Let's see what else. And we have the Ten of Swords. And this is about walking away. An ending. This is abandonment. See this? Yeah, there's actually people here on the other side of this. This man's walking away. He's leaving these swords here. This is abandonment. And these people are they are over here looking at it, watching this. Wow. This is all about backstabbing and defeat and grief. Yeah, it is. OMG. Disruption, sadness, lies, spite, and gossip. OMG. And ruin. This is in your person's challenge. This is a decision in love here, but this here is the challenge for them is there's some type of backstabbing. This person thinks that they're backstabbing somebody, I believe, if they leave to have a new beginning with you. And they probably are, because they could be married here. The Queen of Swords is going to be there. This is what they want. This is just discernment. They want to figure their life out, for sure. Hello. Let's see what else we have, you guys. And we have the Empress. That's probably you, Capricorn. You show up as the sexual, sensual Empress. That's what this is about because of the apple and the body right here. This is desire, for sure. Major desire. The Magician, they want to make up their mind here about you, I believe, about this manifestation. This person knows they need like all their tools. Their courage, their wit, their patience. Like they know that they need like all the tools for this. Let's see what else we have. We have the Eight of Wands, and this is their fear with the Judgment card. They're afraid or they're doubting here they're not going to have change. I feel like if they don't kind of wake up right here and make a decision. Because that's what she hasn't woken these people up yet. This person knows that they kind of like need to wake up. It's the weirdest, it's weird. And we have the Four of Clubs reversed. This is the broken acorn, but let's see what it talks about. In the upright, let's see what it says here. The Four of Clubs. Is that the Four of Clubs? No, it's the Four of Spades. Sorry, guys. See, it says here, in the reverse, the devil's bedpost becomes the safe haven of protection, a shelter of the Most High. So this is like shelter here after something's kind of been really broken here. And this is ready for, you guys, this is ready for planting a new beginning with this card here. But this person here has to like make a decision, have courage, break away. And I feel like they know they're not going to have growth and change in their life if they don't blow this horn and make the decision. Like the angel. She's waking them up. This is for renewal and transformation and rebirth. I feel like this person kind of feels like dead in their life a little bit. They could. Yeah, this broken leg situation here. I feel like they do. We're going to end this reading and we're going to go to the extended Capricorn. And we're going to look at their spread. We're going to see how they feel about you. How they are seeing the situation. Their current. And we're also going to see, their near future. What's on their mind. What you don't know about this person, Capricorn. Yeah. And their true intentions. Thanks so much for joining me here. God bless. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.